In this video, I'm going to break down a very cool online only or digital account called Treecard. I'll discuss the good and the bad, although I'll be honest, there's not a lot of bad things to say about this product. So if you're interested in sustainability, if you're interested in having a card that is very rewarding, and if you're interested in doing things like planting trees with your purchases, watch until the end and I'll explain everything you need to know. Okay, so the Treecard is a digital account and everything's based around sustainability. And it really does seem that they put their money where their mouth is. They plant a tree with every $50 you spend. They issue a card made of wood, which they say is more sustainable and better for the environment than a PVC or plastic card. They offer quite a few sustainable reward options like adopting an animal and redeeming your rewards for sustainable products or sustainably sourced products. And if you look at their website or look on their mobile app, you'll see that their management and their employees are all very active from a sustainability standpoint. So they really are involved in sustainability and making the world a better place. Well, that sounds a little corny, but you know what I mean. And you can see it in the app. When you plant trees with your spending, you're able to make that happen in the app. It is a gamified experience and you really get involved in trying to grow as many trees as possible. So it's really, the app is built to get you involved as well. Now the rewards program is really cool with the Treecard. I'm actually very impressed with what they've built here, and they've designed it so that even if you don't have a lot of spend, if you're not a high spender, you can still redeem for something and very early on. And many of their rewards are trips or experiences. One particular redemption is 20,000 points and you get a $750 Airbnb gift card so that you can take that trip. So they don't actually, if you redeem for a trip or an experience on the app, it looks like most or all of those actually just give you an Airbnb gift card to cover the price of you booking and taking that trip on your own. But a $750 Airbnb gift card for 20,000 points is the equivalent of getting 3.75% back. There are other examples as well, other redemptions that are a little bit lower where the amount that you're redeeming for is much less than the actual value of what you receive. And that's why I like this rewards program so much. They know that if they can get you to reward very early on and have reward options very early without having to spend tons and tons of money, then they can keep you engaged. And that's really what they want. They want you to use the card and they're rewarding you to do that. And one more thing I'll talk about with Treecard, and it's not so much about the product or the account or the card, but it's their management team. They really seem very engaged in what they're doing. They seem committed to this cause. And that's probably one of the reasons that they recently had a $23 million funding round, because there's a lot of excitement around sustainability. And this management team really seems to know what they're doing. And now about some things that they can do better. And this is really not major, but one thing is, okay, the card's very cool. It comes in a nice little package and you open it up. And it's wood, but one of the problems with wood is that it's a porous material. And if you look at this card, you'll see that I left my card next to a glass of water that had condensation that got onto the card and it swelled. It's not usable. Now, I will say that I spoke to an executive at Treecard and they told me that their next generation of cards will be much more durable than this and they won't swell, which is good. But at least if you get the version that I got, you need to be very careful. Still, it's a wooden card. And if you look at their website, they explain why this is more sustainable than, say, a plastic or a PVC card. Now, when I got it, I thought it was going to be 100% wood, but as I look at it, it's a contactless card. It has a chip. It has a magnetic stripe on the back. That contactless requires an inlay, a little plastic inlay that goes through the entire card with an antenna. So it's actually not 100% wood, but it is mostly wood and it's really cool. I love it. The other thing that I'll mention that I don't like so much about this is that it looks like it's mobile app only, which, okay, in today's environment, you can have a mobile app and you might expect to only use a mobile app, but it doesn't look like they even have an online login. At least I couldn't find it on their website. So forcing everyone to go to the mobile phone, okay, that makes sense today, right? We can add our cards to our mobile wallet, like our Apple Pay or Google Pay or Samsung Pay. And we can generally, I do use the mobile app to look at my account, but if my phone were dead, or if I were locked out, or if I lost my phone for some reason, that actually I could see that causing some issues. I wouldn't be able to log on through the online site. I'd have to get a new phone, and I just think that not having an online mobile or an online application for banking doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm glad I got that stuff out of the way, because honestly, I love this product. I love the card. The mobile app is really cool. I love the gamification. I love everything that they do. And check out the other video that I'll make that goes a little bit more in depth about the product from a banker's perspective. And even if you're not in banking, that actually is going to be interesting, because I'll explain a little bit more about the rewards program, what I noticed. One really cool reward that I redeemed for that sends me a plant every month for free, which is really cool. And also I'll tell you where a wooden car like this is manufactured, and why I think they sent it internationally, because it wasn't made in the US. Just get me the Happy Meal with the chicken nuggets. I really just want the toy. And they have those little juice. Oh, hey, what are you still doing here, weirdo? Look, if you're still watching this, then that means that you either fell asleep or you liked what you saw. Either way, you need to subscribe. So I think there's a button around here somewhere. Click that button, subscribe, so you'll be notified when I publish new videos. Stay in touch. Until next time, this is David Shipper, and I don't know.